or you're hiring someone to do the advertising for you, it can still make you money even though you're asleep. The idea of the game is to drive traffic to you. That's the idea of the game. The more traffic that you get going to your website, the more likely someone will buy your merchandise based upon what you're selling, right? So if you're selling high-end merchandise or you're selling low-end merchandise, the amount of traffic is still the same, right? If it takes 100 people to buy, like, I don't know, a $5.99 product, or it takes 100 people to buy a $5,000 product, you still need to get the 100 people. And that's where beast mode come into play beyond just the e-commerce website. Another question.
Who should have an e-commerce website?
All right, cool. Why should anybody have an e-commerce website? All right, during this day, and all right, let's take it back. Let's take it back when I was coming up. When I was coming up, my grandmother had this big Curtis Mathes TV, and we used to watch wrestling on that joint like every Saturdays when he used to come on. And on Saturday morning, the Kung Fu joints be coming on, the old Spider-Man. But anyway, the reason why I brought this up is because it was one screen, and all of us would sit around that one screen and watch whatever is on. You know, grandma might be in there cooking, and we just in there just tearing stuff up, right? Because we're watching wrestling. Nowadays, you have one screen that represents the TV, but even on the TV, some people are watching their Facebook videos, some people are watching their Instagram videos, and if they're not, they're watching like Netflix or YouTube or something like that, then number one, that's a way for you to advertise to them, but now you have 5 people sitting around one screen, however, each person have their own screen in their own hand. So I hope I answered the question. I think I did. Yeah. Why should anybody have an e-commerce? Why should you have it? So you should be able to develop a second and third stream of income with an e-commerce website, right? So you don't have to. All right. So with the internet has made more millionaires in the last 5 years than ever before, right? So there's millionaires are birthing every day. So property, everything is going up. Right, so you're going to have to find you a side hustle or some kind of hustle beyond just the 9 to 5 that you already make. Besides that, I mean, who want to work for somebody for the rest of their life, you know? And for people who are going to retire, I mean, your retirement could be really good, but you could always use a little change, right? And if you can set it up where you're not doing anything, right, except for driving traffic, and even at driving traffic, you can hire someone to do it. That's called making money. That's business. You hire someone to do your advertisement, you hire someone to do your e-commerce website, and then you just simply sell the merchandise. That's what you simply do. And you can do this in your sleep. Matter of fact, all you have to do right now in this day and age is pretty much just check your bank account and make sure that you make money, baby. That's all you got to do. Next question. Right there, my man in the back. Okay. All right. So he wants to know, how much can a person make off an e-commerce website? Because it's your own, it's real hard to answer this because it's your own business. It all depends on you. If you put in the hustle and you put in the grind, then you should be able to make that kind of money. I'm not saying that you're gonna make it overnight. Like whoever started a business made money overnight, except for, well, there's a few people, but I'm not gonna get into it. But you have to put your grind into it. You put your grind into it, then you can make this money. You can make this money. All right? And you can get it coming in residually. You can get it coming in pretty much like, who's a good guy? I forgot his name, but he owns Wendy's. He owns Wendy's. And every day when he walks in and he say, "Good morning, everybody." Everybody say, "Good morning." And he says, "Are we making money today?" And if the answer is yes, then he always answers, "Well, how can we make more money?" All right, and so you have to go each day to day with that kind of mentality of, how can I make more money with my online business? Because right now, everybody is buying online, right? When people want, like Valentine's, if I'm not mistaken, the last statistics I looked up for Valentine's Day, people are spending about $6 billion, when we're talking about in the United States, $6 billion just on Valentine's Day, right? And guys like me like to wait till the last minute to buy something for their girl or whatever, and so they go online, especially with that Amazon Prime. You can get it in you can get it in the same day, 6 hours. Boom, flowers right to your door. So that's the power of it. That's the power of it, man. So you want to, I lost thought. Definitely want to take care of it. Definitely want to take care of it. All right. All right. Next question.
You know, there's a lot of securities working right now. How does money come to you website?
All right. So he wants to know, how does the money come to him with his e-commerce website? All right. So each website that I create, I can't speak for anybody else, that I create, we have a swipe on there. We have a lot of different ones. PayPal, we got a whole bunch of different merchants that you can use in order to get your money through the credit card swipe, and it's protected. All right, and it's protected, so no one can just hack into your system and steal your money or steal your customers' information. So with that, it's linked to your bank account. So whichever merchant you decide to use. So if someone bought something today for $20, it goes directly, let's say we're using PayPal, it goes directly to your PayPal account. From your PayPal account, you can then transfer it over to your bank account. Or if you have a PayPal business account, you can have a PayPal business card. You can have a PayPal business card, and with the PayPal business card, you can then just pull the cash out if you wanted to, or you can just go to your bank and use it right there, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. So that's pretty much how you would get your money. And another way that you can get it, of course, that's with an online store. But another thing that I do for like customers, if you have like a special on, let's say you have some jeans that you're putting out and it's a special. So what we build is what we call the capture page. And with the capture page, basically, we're advertising this pair of jeans. All right, so we want people to buy this pair of jeans. If they come to our website and they buy something else, all well and fine, but we're advertising this pair of jeans. Now, that particular capture page has its own PayPal button. Jeans is probably not a good one. I want to use something that has like subscription. So let's say if you're selling an app. If you're selling an app, then with your PayPal account, you can hit a subscription PayPal button. So when they hit it, they're paying you residually without you even monitoring it. Now, if they don't pay, for some strange reason, the money is not in the account, PayPal will let you know, hey, we got to get this money. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right, next question. Right there in the back, in the black.
How do you find the right vendor? Which one should you choose?
All right, the person wants to know, how do you find the right vendor? All right, how do you find the right vendor? All right, you got to do your research. That's all I can say. You got to do your research. So if you do your research, you can find it. Now, some places that you can go, and again, it all depends on your niche, on what you're selling. So one place I like to go, because I have an auto detailing business as well, and I have my own chemical line. So for some of the chemicals that I get, I order them from this place called Alibaba, Alibaba.com. And there you can find your wholesalers, you can find your private labels, anything that you need. Even people that, like I know a friend of mine, he has a landscaping business, and I told him that, the weed eaters that he used, I'm sure they make them in China, unless it's like John Deere or something like that. But I'm sure they make them in China. And over in China, you can private label it to where it's your custom weed eater, and then you can put it on Amazon or on your e-commerce website and sell it for whatever you want to sell it for. But you can get it from there dirt cheap, right? But the quality will be just the same as whatever you use, if that makes sense. So to find your right vendor, you just really got to do the research, right? If you deal with someone like myself that does marketing, I done already did all the research. So pretty much whatever you're looking for, based upon the niche, more than likely, I know if it's a product, I know where to find the vendor at. I know where to get whatever we need to get you up and running. All right. Couple more questions. I'm gonna get out of here. You right there.
How do I find the proper brand t-shirt? I'm looking for the best thing.
All right. The person wants to know, how do they find a popular brand T-shirt? Here's a real easy one. This is a real easy question. You always have to read the reviews. Reviews are very important. 9 out of 10 customers always read the reviews. Always read the reviews. So if you go to Amazon and you put in t-shirts, you can find out which ones you're using. Now, which one is the best brand rather, right? The one that I like to use is called Gildan. And they have this really super soft, it's called Dry Blend. Now, Dry Blend is like some sort of, I don't know what kind of cotton they put together. I think they made it in NASA somewhere, but when you put it on, it feels like you don't have anything on. You know, and then the way that the vinyl or whatever that you're putting on top of the t-shirt sticks pretty good, and it lasts a long time. It doesn't shrink or anything, and you can get it at wholesale. So that's one thing you can do. All right, last question over there in the back.
I got a lot of designs that I want to use for my merchandise. How do I do that?
All right, so this is a drop shipping question. The person asks, how do I get my product or my merch on like a t-shirt or on a cup or a mug or something like that? You need to get with a designer, right? Get with a designer first. Someone like myself, get with a designer that can put what you're trying to do out into this world, and then you would take it from that point. Let's say we're putting it on a t-shirt or a mug. We'll put it on the mug, right? You don't even have to, in this day and age, you don't even have to buy the mug. We just get a mug that look like something that you would want, and then it's like Photoshop, you put it right on the front of it, and it looks like it's on there. Now, some people believe it's on there, some people don't really matter. The point is you get the idea of what I'm trying to sell. That's the whole point. Now, you may not even have this merchandise in your, let's say in your warehouse. You have, again, it's drop shipping. So you get with a designer, you put it on your e-commerce website, you then advertise it, and then you sell it. Once the money comes to you first. So once you get yours, you take your little piece off and you pay everybody else. That's what bosses do. That's what bosses do. Listen, I hope I said something to bless you. And definitely check out my YouTube channel, Ty Prince on YouTube. Check me out on Facebook, Beast Mode Marketing. Ty Prince, I might have too many friends on Facebook, but definitely I got a fan page also, Beast Mode Marketing. I'm on Instagram, Beast Mode Marketing on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. And till next time, grind time, Prince, Beast Mode Marketing.